Question 24. The 2014 winner of the Boston Marathon runs as many as 120 miles per week. During the last few weeks of his training for an event, his mileage can be modeled by M of W equals 120 times 0.90 to the power of W minus 1, where W represents the number of weeks since training began. Which statement is true about the model M of W? The number of miles he runs will increase by 90% each week. You see this 0.90, you're thinking of 90%, but this is a decreasing 10% away from 100. When you're doing these kind of questions, 1.00 is your 100%. The 1.00 is your 100%. So 1.90 would mean you're increasing by 90% because it's 190%. That's what it would need to be by increasing 90% each week. This 0.9 means you're actually decreasing by 10% each time. And let's take a look at that to see answer choice 2. So it's not 1. The number of miles he runs will be 10% of the previous week. Well, no, even though this 0.9 is sort of like a 10%, it's 10% less. If it was just 10% of what he had before, it would actually be that 0.10, that 0.1. So that's not going to be it either. M of W represents the total mileage run in a given week. Well, during the last few weeks, his mileage can be modeled by M of W. His mileage can be modeled by this over here. So it kind of makes sense that M of W represents the total mileage run in a given week. Let's save that 1. I don't think it's 1 or 2. Maybe it's 3. Let's check 4. W represents the number of weeks left until his marathon. Well, they tell you W represents the number of weeks since training began. Well, W is the number of weeks since training began, not the number of weeks until his marathon. So it's definitely not 4. It's not 1 or 2. I had some lukewarm feelings about 3, but it's the only one that I'm definitely saying that it's, potentially as, and that is exactly what it is. M of W represents the total mileage run in a given week. Just in case, here's all the answers for the January 2017. If you just want to check yourself at the end of this set of videos now, give yourself the points, count your credits. You needed 28 points, 14 correct to pass for this regions. Hopefully this whole playlist helped out, and good luck studying for that algebra and regions.